Philippe de Veulle. Philippe, thank you so much indeed for your time. Do you believe that the Paris police are institutionally racist? They wouldn't be the first in a European capital to be called so. The London Metropolitan Police, an official report, found them to be institutionally racist.
I don't think this is the good side to call the French police, because in the French police you have a diversity like we have in this country. So I think it's a very easy way to denounce the police situation right now. We're in emotional time now after the kill of this young man, 17 years old man. And of course, what I should say that it's not very good to exploit politically this situation, because we have a very tensional time now in Paris and suburbs, and that could be worse in the coming time.
Sure, but there will be a lot of people, especially in the North African community, in Paris, in France, who will firmly believe that this young man, who's only been identified by a name Nael M., we don't know exactly who he is, that he was targeted because of his ethnicity, because of his race. Would that be a likelihood?
Look, there is an inquiry. We are in a law system in France, and there is an inquiry given to the IGPN administration, where you have two range of inquiry. You have an administrative inquiry, and you have a judicial inquiry. I think you have to let this to the justice. It's not time to make the justice in the street. And why to say it's a racist crime? We have no explanation for that. And the police is supposed to control everyone, not special type of people in France. And I think it's not correct to use this political subject, and we should quiet the situation with the French authority, with all the French political parties, to see what happened exactly in this case.
Okay, absolutely fair enough, Philippe. What about the police in the capital? Have they ever historically had an issue with their behavior? And has that behavior and the way police interact with the public, does that come from problems with the recruitment process? Or are there any studies that show actually police become institutionalized, and whether it's racist or not, just become institutionalized in their modes of behavior once they've joined the police force?
Well, any kind of administration can make mistakes, and especially the police. But you have to know that the police administration is very checked in France, and there are a lot of rules controlling the police. And you have to understand also that among the 3 million control in France, you have kind of problem like this. It's not every day. And we are very sorry for what happened, and we have to wait more facts or more elements of the inquiry. What I could say, of course, there is a lack of formation, and the lack, especially for shooting exercise in the French police forces. But it doesn't explain what this tragedy about. And you have to understand also one thing, that the delinquencies and the crime increased terribly in France during these last 10 years. And the honest citizen lives in kind of fear all over the country, and the police has a strong pressure on their shoulders to make their job. So we have to keep it easy and keep calm.
Philippe de Veulle, thank you so much for your time, Philippe.
You're welcome. Thank you.